personally, I'm not from San Antonio, so it'd always be nice to play in the tournament there in Houston. But that's that's my ultimate goal from the season is to come back to Texas and to bring something special, to make a run here in Texas. So hopefully we play well enough to do it, and we're preparing right now. So.
Last year when you had the chance to go to Houston and in the second half of that Purdue game, did you all feel tight at all? Coach, said there was so much pressure. He thought maybe you all were tightening up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little. Purdue was a heck of a team. I didn't know that going in, but man, I'm seeing them again this year. They were really good. And, we'd love another crack at them, and the bracket may work out that way. But that's a couple weeks down the road. So. Last year we probably did feel a little bit of that pressure and maybe too excited. Hey, we're coming back home. We're 5 minutes left and coming back home. And, when you get too excited, it's hard to play and finish out games. And that could have been one of the reasons why we lost that one.
Know anything about Florida State yet?
They're big. So that they're long. I haven't looked. We haven't done a complete scouting report on them yet. But now I looked them up online, and it looks like they're a really physical defensive team. They're big. I already said that once. 6 guys, I think 6'8" or 6'9" and above. But it'll be a physical game, I think. My dad does his own scouting report and said it's going to be. He said it's they're physical, so we'll get after it and we'll have fun. It should be a fun game.
So you haven't seen them play like on Sunday nights on the ACC game?
No. Oh, actually, I watched a little bit of them in Hawaii. I saw them attack Baylor's zone. So I haven't seen any of their man offenses. I haven't seen anything else they do, but we'll watch plenty of them coming up here in the next couple of days.
Coach said it seems like there's a lot of similarities between the teams. You seen that in your early look at it?
They score right around where we score. They're physical and have a good defensive percentages, so it's kind of about what we have. So I guess statistically we could be compared, but I haven't personally seen them.
What was your reaction when you saw the bracket yesterday and the Big 12 teams were sliding down the seeding? What was going through your mind about that?
My heart broke for Colorado. I really thought they deserved, which I think a lot of people have. But what's said is said. Whether or not we beat Kansas State and they got a higher seed, they could be playing better basketball than us right now. That's what the committee decided, and we are where we are. If we were in their spot, we'd be playing Utah State again. So I think we'd be the first team ever to play 2 teams in a row. BYU and UTSA. So we are where we are. We're 7 in Chicago, so let's go get it now.
You've played in a few of these games now. Can you got any memorable moments? Good or bad? Good and bad?
Oh man, but every time all the wins were just all special. That UCLA game that one was tough to swallow. My freshman year, and then playing in all these arenas, it's always fun and exciting. We're in the Wachovia Center last year, and Honda Center, and all these special places. So it's going to be fun now. So.
You follow basketball. It seems like a little bit more than some of the other guys, the other teams. Do could you name Florida State's players and things like that, or
I know
they're that far off the radar?
I've heard Chris Yonatan. Somebody said he had been hurt, and that was the only one I know. I think he's one of their big guys. But like I said, I haven't watched them play this year. Just know in general that they're a solid physical basketball team. So I'll have to learn their players coming up these next couple of days. So
What do you say to the freshman players like Courtney that haven't been and stuff like that are going to be playing big minutes? What advice do you give those guys?
You just got to tell them to relax and play. When we played at Colorado, Courtney said he was nervous. That was his first game starting. I said you just got to step up and be ready to play. It's whether you play 2 minutes or play 40. You got to do the same things you got to do to win. So I think he and Ray, I think they'll both relax. Being big guys in this rotation, and hoping that they can just relax and just play their game and give us solid minutes.
They're going to almost have to, aren't they, with what you described earlier about the other team, about Florida State being physical and how big they are and stuff. And can you talk about how they've come on here recently? Do you think they're playing better?
Yeah, they're playing better, and I think they're realizing that they are important to this team. Whether or not they're not starting or scoring 15 points a game or whatever people dream that you're supposed to average. But they're realizing, okay, I am important. When I go out and I give 6 minutes at a time of really physical play, grab 4 rebounds, that's just as big as scoring 15 points. And they're coming on real strong this year. They're playing really physical now, and we need them to like you said, we're going to need a big effort from all 5 of us in the rotation to play well.
Because you do have a veteran team, guys who played in the NCAA tournament. You know, I made this point earlier in the year that y'all don't get a whole lot of one-and-doners, and that can really help this time of year. Could you just speak to that, the experience y'all have, and how that can really help you?
Yeah, we're definitely going to rely on that. You know, I'm feeling comfortable going in. I know BJ is. You know, Dash is coming in, LeBeau, they're 3 years on, so hopefully the 4 of us who have played the majority of the minutes can help, get these young guys and say, look, it's just another game. You know, in the end, it's all it is another game. So, we just got to get them to relax and play hard, and at the same time, relax and say, I've been here before. Let's just come out and play your game and play well.
And kind of going back to your freshman year in the tournament, what's the biggest challenge for a new player coming in who's never been in this atmosphere? What's the biggest challenge to overcome in that environment?
Just to realize it's another game. You can't put all the pressure on the world and yourself to say, oh, well, we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to do this. No, you just got to relax and play ball. Carry out the game plan the best you can, and just be as active as anybody could possibly be, because it's the best time of the year. You just don't want to play with any regrets. So.
How have you seen Chris change over these last couple of weeks, maybe since midway point of the Big 12 season? Have you seen him really change at all, mature, accept this role differently?
I think he's accepted his role and he's learning how to deal with it. It's really difficult when you become the lead scorer and the team throws everything at you. They're putting a lot of pressure on him to score, and I think he's handled it well. I'm really expecting him to break out soon. Put up a Missouri game and just his shot go in, and him just play really well. He played pretty well in the Texas game and led us in that one. So hopefully he just realizes how important he is and can make a good run with this.